This week on Hero Complex.
He's a young boy. He set out from home probably before he was ready. He then travelled his entire continent fighting other people of varying ages. My hero this week is Ash Ketchum.
I'm talking about Kevin Smith.
God is a lady, you're saying? Suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Saying,
How does she work? Multitasking, so maybe.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Welcome to the 70s comedy callbacks.
Yeah. Find out in the comments what you come for this podcast for. Postcode trivia, jokes, to learn Spanish. Welcome to the Hero Complex podcast, sponsored by Looking at Your Phone. My name is Patrick Brosnan, the host of this podcast. With me as always are two of my favourite comedians, Hugh Peacock.
Hello.
And Adam Green.
Hi, Pat.
Sometimes in this podcast, we are dead sober. This isn't one of them. But we do have two tremendous heroes to battle today. I'm looking forward to it, lads.
Yeah?
Yeah. 100%. I'm looking forward to it. Last week's was great, which was...
We got a couple of heroes here.
We've got some momentum going, that's all.
We've got some big heroes, some personal heroes.
Shirts.
We've got some highs, we've got some lows. It's gonna be a great day.
Why have we got lows?
Because you have to have highs and lows together. You can't just have just highs.
Without lows, you can't appreciate the highs, my friend.
Well, like
Yeah.
Rob Lowe. Is Rob Lowe coming in?
Yes. Yes, and
cool.
he just cancelled. Is that how improv works?
Yeah. And
Rob Lowe-
he's
Rob
just
Lowe-
saying he's not cancelled
Yeah,
again.
but Rob Lowe... Yes, and you're delusional. You can't read English. That says Rob Crow.
Rob Crow's here.
Yeah, head of the TFL union.
No, that's an Irish guy.
That's Bob Crow.
Bob Crow and it's Mick Cash now, isn't it?
It was Bob Crow. Bob Crow's dead, though, isn't he?
Yeah, well, 20 years ago we used to have Bob Crow, Mick Cash, and Steve Jobs. No, got no Cash, no Jobs, no Crows. No, but how have we been, lads? What have we been up to this week?
It's been a great week.
Me and Hugh went to a gig.
Yes, we did.
What gig to go to?
We went to see... the
Creedence Clearwater Review.
Yeah.
Really?
They're a cover band of Creedence Clearwater.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're a cover of Paramore.
Just making sure that you were up to date with...
Yeah.
And yeah, we had a great old
Do you
time.
like Creed?
With,
Creedence?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. We should
but
out.
it was in Putney, which is probably a bit far from SE1 to kind of...
I can get to Putney. Putney's nice.
It is nice. Gunnersbury Park is nice as well, Adam.
Nah. Too far. Putney, one time I actually got a cab from outside mine, which is next to a Weatherspoons, to meet people in Putney,
Rockefeller Arms.
and they were in
Albanian people.
they were in the
Adam was
Putney
buying drugs.
Weatherspoons. It cost like 30 quid to get to Putney in an Uber, and I ended up going to a Spoons, having been picked up from a Spoons that was already next to.
You should just use the Spoons portal.
Well, you just walk to the
they're all
toilets.
connected,
It's
yeah.
all the toilets are the same.
I'm genuinely convinced that whatever Spoons you walk into, it's the same place. It's like a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
It's the same old guy sat at the bar saying something racist in
Yeah,
every one of them.
Yeah.
Just the same guy greeting, hello, Nighthawks, and welcome to Weatherspoons. Yeah, but yeah, we went to that. That was great.
Yeah.
When was
Pat
that?
Senior was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pat Senior was there.
Well, considering we've got nothing else to talk about, we might as well. Pretty sure things me and Hugh are gay together.
Puts them right up. Him and Adam have a little group together that they're like,
Yeah.
they seem very extra gay this week.
Oh, no, this is all unconfirmed rumours started by me. It was like, we got home, I was like, so you and Hugh, what's that about? I think it's just because quite a new friendship, but in my mind, drunk, and I was like, oh no, he thinks so.
Yeah.
No, there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I'd be proud if you're my boyfriend, but unfortunately,
As would I, my friend.
we'd be living a lie. You know? I mean, so if I don't change the situation soon, I guess I'm going to have to.
It'd be nice.
Well, we're both straight, but we can make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a cat. One of us works days, one of us works nights. We can make it work.
Exactly. As long as we don't have to ever kind of do
Yeah. And yeah.
do
But
the filthy deed.
yeah, make sure it's only a single bed, so we're never in it together.
Imagine you two sharing a single bed. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's why we couldn't. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But like in this, like when I first played The Sims, I had to sell the single beds every day to buy a door so they could go to work. And then when they go back from work, sell the door to buy a toilet. They should sell the toilet to buy the beds. But they would always go to work cranky.
What have you done with the money?
Well, you don't start with much money.
You start with enough for bed and door.
Yeah, but I don't know something. I think someone
If
stole
you
the
don't
beds.
have a disco room, my friend, what are you doing?
If you don't have a big disco ball, like, in case Drew Carey wants to come over, I think that's a celebrity. Yeah, it's always depressing if you had a party in The Sims and no one turned up.
Yeah.
I think the Grim Reaper would come, or like a mime.
I'm a football manager guy now, so if The Sims child's play.
Well, The Sims is a lot like Football Manager, but instead of building a squad, you're building a house.
Yes. I really think we got
Are
to
you
get...
reviewing the game?
I think we got to get... We want to do a Patreon special of like us playing Football Manager.
Sort it out, and then we'll announce it.
Well, no, because if we get a bit of public interest, wouldn't it be worth...
Yeah.
Let's try and get public interest in the main feed.
Yeah. For our Patreon that currently doesn't exist. Yeah, let's start promoting it on there.
No,
No, imagine if the Patreon goes massive and we still want to get 30 Mexican listeners. Oh, to our Mexican.
Viva la Mexico!
Yeah, Viva la
Come back
Revolution, Mexico.
Spotify's popped off last. Anyway,
there. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
talk about
Someone's
that off.
fucked up their algorithm and we're taking well advantage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Someone self-suck well in, so our podcast keeps coming. No, self-shock. Like Bradley
Like
Cooper in the
oysters.
film Burnt.
A great... Well, I don't know if it's great, but it is definitely a good film.
I need to rewatch it. I watched it a long time ago.
Yeah. I like all food films, I've realised. And shut up in the comments!
Yeah, just a video of someone cooking a hot dog. I watched that 10 times in a row.
Oh, it's disgusting. But Chef, the movie, must be one of my favourite movies.
I started watching that. I
Oh, it
haven't
makes
finished
me
it.
cry and all. It's very...
I film I did
Why
watch.
does he waste for the food or something?
No. It's because it's probably a father and son kind of reconnecting that it really kind of tugs at my heartstrings.
Oh, I've not seen it.
Yeah. Glad that you...
I watched The Crow yesterday. You seen that? The new
Didn't
Crow?
he die?
The new Crow? Watch
Anyway,
that.
I'm just
That
joking.
film, that film sucks.
Wait,
it had
wait.
to suck. It couldn't not suck. The original sucked.
It's incredible. Yeah, the original is only, and this, like, all respect to Brandon Lee, but the reason only people like The Crow is because he died.
Because he
while
died.
filming.
And honestly, no respect to Brandon Lee. Fuck you, Brandon Lee, because we don't have to respect him. He's dead.
Well, some say respect the dead, some say respect the living. Either way,
Respect yourselves.
yes, Adam's right. Respect yourselves, respect your elders.
Have a little bit of
Yeah.
respect
And
for your
don't watch The
podcast
Crow.
host.
Do you think
Would
Alec
be
Baldwin was
a
like?
nice bit of advice for Adam?
Do you think Alec Baldwin was like? Here's how the Crow made it. Do you think Alec Baldwin was like on the set of Rust? Like, this is how the Crow made it big.
Yeah, but he'd have had to have shot himself.
Oh yeah, he
'cause-
couldn't do that.
No, because BrandonLee doesn't shoot himself. Somebody shoots him with
But I mean, Alec Baldwin would have had to have got shot.
Yeah,
no, because
someone-
he saw a revolutionary twist on an old classic.
Well, what if?
What if I'd murdered
Alec
someone?
Baldwin-
I just shot somebody else.
Alec Baldwin, excuse me. What if?
Allegedly, not
what if-
proven.
It's not proven. It's definitely not proven. It's absolutely insane to put him at fault. It
Yeah,
is
it was
weird that he
definitely an
pointed the gun and shot it at her, but
Well, Alec Baldwin was like, what if the poor person dies?
yes.
And also, you can't put blame. He shot her.
With
I know it was a
gun that wasn't-
malfunction, but
Yeah.
he pulled the trigger.
But if somebody handed you a Nerf gun and then you pointed at someone and shot them and they died,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would not be at fault for it. You'd be like,
I
well,
would be completely at fault. Why didn't I aim at the foot? Scare them a little bit.
of course you'd aim it at the
Yeah, you always aim a Nerf gun at the foot.
Of course.
This is fun too.
Of
Look,
course you went straight for the foot.
Alec Baldwin-
The reason you wouldn't go for the foot is because you wouldn't want to damage the precious foot.
No, I need to suck the poison out. It's a bullet. No, I think it's poison. I think it's a poison bullet.
Does anybody know a good home remedy for athlete's foot? Yeah, I do.
No. Never had that. I think you have to be an athlete to get it.
I just thought if new listeners are coming to this, they don't know that Pat's got a foot fetish.
I don't have a
Massive
foot
foot
fetish. Yeah, for those of you checking for the first time, Alec Baldwin killed someone in cold blood. Right.
Might need to bleep a lot of that allegation out.
No, allegedly, Alec Baldwin is an actor.
Muy grande foot fetish.
No,
Our Mexican listeners.
This is a terrible episode, man. We're focusing on the foot fetish. My dad thinks I'm gay. I can't get a fucking word in.
Why is that terrible?
There's nothing terrible. Everything's fine. See, he barely knows me.
Maybe you should watch Chef.
Maybe I should. I started watching Chef because he recommends it a lot. I'm halfway through. Or no, I'm 20 minutes through.
He's breaking it into like bite-sized chunks.
Yeah, Adam's good today. I like this. He's in a silly mood today. He's a little silly goose, aren't you? He's a silly goose. You didn't have to make an impression of a goose.
This guy, he slept until 3 o'clock on the dot. Jumped in a taxi and got here at 3:10. That's why he's fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
I was up early today, man. Yeah, meeting.
Oh, nice.
Won't tell you about it. Man.
That's right. It's personal stuff.
Good meeting?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Meeting bueno, as they say in Mexico.
Eu soy Adam, eu soy un alcohólico.
Dios mío.
Mucho buzo.
Yeah.
Cuatro cerveza, por favor.
Me gustaría un botellón ahora.
Oh, and you've taken it to the point where none of us can follow that.
Eu soy un sober sombrero para 4 ricos.
If the Bumblebee man doesn't say it, we don't know it, pal.
Well, so botellón it's a Spanish phenomenon where youths consume drinks and treats in the street. That's the literal translation of a botellón.
Oh, I can relate.
Yeah, you love a botellón.
Yeah, Botellón by the canal, boys.
Botellón Gunnersby Park.
Botellón directly outside the pub.
You got to have snacks though as well. Otherwise, it's not a botellón.
Oh,
Fair.
we should.
Otherwise, you're just drinking in the park.
I feel that so introducing snacks is.
We should incorporate because it will save us getting absolutely trashed every fucking night.
Yeah.
There's a few. You know what those little cheese shapes?
Just a little pepperami.
Yeah. I used to.
You have pork scratches regularly, to be fair.
Yeah, that's not snack. That's a meal.
This is actually getting gross. I'm sorry to our Mexican listeners.
Yeah.
Chicharron. That's pork scratchings in Mexico. Sorry if you're struggling to stay up.
What is whole lamb leg in Mexico?
It's unbelievable I pulled that, by the way. If anybody...
Yeah, that's quite cool. How on earth did you know that?
It's probably all the cooking videos I've been watching, pal.
Probably from constantly staring at the back of the packet. All the language instructions. Serving suggestion, my mouth.
What time now?
Directly into mouth. That's how I'd serve many things. Directly into mouth.
Tattooed on a foot. Oh, God. Great old times, guys.
Serving
Great old
suggestion,
times.
fresh. Fresh from sandal. How would I know what a sandal is if I didn't have a foot fetish? Yeah. In the comments, what's your favourite footwear? And I'll tell you why you're wrong.
It can't be anything except a fully lacy sandal.
No, man, there's open toe
It has one of
foil.
those gladiator shoes that's just string.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry you have to edit the same thing every week, Barney.
Pat thinks that Barney's been editing out the foot stuff because Pat doesn't listen to the podcast. No, Pat, they know. The proud country of Mexico, they know.
Each episode is 4 minutes long and it's just foot stuff.
Yeah. It's just us introducing the heroes and then goodbye. See you next week. Anything else big happened this week? Anything you want to say? I'll show you jump in.
No, when did we last record? Hammersmith Comedy Club. My birthday. We did that.
Oh yeah, we did have your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
So we recorded it on your birthday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
celebrated
And then
after.
went out
we celebrated after. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did Harrisville Comedy Club. Didn't go well, as I recall. One of the more challenging Harrisville Comedy Clubs.
Wasn't the best.
But, you know, I think that a lot of that would have been down to me for anybody who's thinking about getting tickets. For anybody not thinking about getting
don't come
tickets.
when Hugh's on.
For anybody
Well-
not thinking about getting tickets, very much not down to me.
Well, he had 2 gigs that night and he didn't want to go to the other one, so he suggested I turn up pretending to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I-
you should have done.
No, because it would be suspicious once Hugh starts smashing gigs all of a sudden.
Top quality banter from Pat. If
No,
you
I
want to
said
see
that.
him- if
Don't
you-
worry about it. If you want, I said it also on the day.
If you want to see Pat, remember his next gig is the 9th of October in Folkestone, which is the only place he can get booked. And,
Oh dear.
Oh, a lot of shots fired there.
I know. Pat Brosnan Senior, we're not gay. We are just catty. It's unrelated.
Yeah. Apologies for booking an out of town gig instead of in Big Ben. Whatever the big gigs are, best gigs are in
I'm doing
London.
Big Ben.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get to our battle,
Oh yeah.
which is the thing about this podcast. The premise, is that the word? Got a great
grimace.
the grimace of this podcast. Yes, this is the purple blob of this podcast. We got 2 great heroes today. We have 2 great heroes today. Yeah, I'll take that again. And I can't wait to see what we decide about them. So let's start with Adam. And please
Yeah.
introduce your hero.
Well, I have got an excellent hero this week. Hugh, you're going to be so jealous you didn't come up with him first. He is a man from New Jersey. He's a film director. He's a podcaster. He does a bit of acting. He made a tiny budget film that went crazy when he was just 24 about convenience store workers called Clerks. I'm talking about Kevin Smith. Excellent guy. Cool guy.
Yeah, Kevin
Nearly
Smith.
died.
From New Jersey.
He's still alive.
He lives. He's
He
skinny
lives
now.
Yeah, he
No
is
longer
skinny.
silent.
Well, he's skinny, but he still looks fat.
He's
He's fat and skinny.
He's Schrodinger's diet.
Yeah. You should get that diabetic medication, Kevin Smith.
Well, he doesn't need to. He's like proper
Yeah, but
svelte. But
He's
got
Parozempic. That would work. That'd be a good punchline for a different setup.
he's got he has got that kind of, like we've all got that fat guy aura to us. He's still kind of got that jolliness to him.
I have a skinny boy inside me because of a big lunch.
Have you been eating skinny boys again?
Hugh, you're here.
them. My hero this week is a great conservationist in his own world, a man who wishes to be the master of his sport. He's a young boy. He set out from home probably before he was ready. Just a child, just maybe 10 to 12, that kind of area. He then travelled his entire continent fighting other people of varying ages, including the evil Team Rocket.
Oh,
My hero this week is Ash Ketchum.
Fantastic choice.
hang on. Is his surname Ketchum?
Ketchum.
Has it got a
Gotta
Ketchum?
catch him
or-
up. Yeah.
Though he has an alias Tom Ketchup. No, he did that in one episode. It was Ash Ketchup and Brock was Tom Ato. And Misty was Caesar Salad.
Mister.
Yeah, well, 2 great heroes, both very representative of their hometowns, New Jersey and Pallet Town.
Yes.
Who would you say is the greatest, who gets the greatest reception when they go home? Because Ash is now finally a Pokemon champion. It eventually happened after 2 decades of trying. He is a Pokemon champion now. Kevin Smith, a great New Jersey raconteur and director. Who do we think will get the biggest parade when they come home?
Well, I think Kevin Smith gets a great reception when he comes home. He's just literally bought a theatre, like a cinema, there.
Yeah.
Back in his
Poor
hometown.
investment cinema's dying.
It is dying apparently, yeah. But he's managing to get people in because he does like live watch-alongs of his films, which is saving the cinema single-handedly because I think it's actually selling it. Yeah, by a fax company.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think he gets quite a good reception when he returns home.
Have you seen any of his live shows where I can't think of anyone else who's ever done this or done it successfully. He sells DVDs of like live Q&As with him.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done one for a while, but
Yeah,
he
well, I
started
think it's
doing
health reasons and all
stand-up.
that.
But yeah,
God, did he? Oh.
yeah, it's all right. It's pretty decent.
It'll be like, have you seen these, Hugh? It'll be just stuff like they're asking questions about his career, and it's like 2-hour-long DVDs, and it's sold for DVD price. But he's such a good storyteller.
He's such a good raconteur that you actually like. He talks about writing Superman Lives,
Yeah.
which was going to be a Tim Burton Superman film with Nick Cage as Superman.
And produced by Barbara Streisand's husband, who used to be a hairdresser.
Barbara Streisand's ex-hairdresser. What's his name?
John something.
John.
Well, anyway, it's about. But we'll get on to all of that and what a good raconteur he is. What reception is Ash Ketchum getting when he comes back to Pallet Town?
So, as you know, for a time he was really in the shadow of his more successful rival Gary.
Gary Oak, yeah.
Yeah. And Gary also was the nephew of Professor Oak, his mentor in a way. Certainly the guy who set him on his way with his chum Pikachu.
Yeah.
This gay love of me.
Well, of all the fuckable Pokemon, Pikachu is top 15 at least.
We'll get more into this. I think it's a whole segment we could do. Because, sorry, carry on.
So I think until he became Pokemon Master, he wasn't getting the great reception. So yes, he would have got the vindication in the end. But I think that that Kevin Smith maybe gets a better reception, but I think that's probably serves Ash in good stead to drive him forward competitively.
But we've all talked about Kevin Smith being a good storyteller, but Ash does he have the better stories? I mean, he's travelled not only his continent, but several continents at this point.
Yeah, several continents, conquering several varieties of Pokemon that he comes across. He's like the David Attenborough of the universe.
If David Attenborough made a leopard fight a tiger.
If David Attenborough was a child who enslaved some of the fucking
well, David Attenborough's so old, he might have actually done that.
Yeah, that's true.
I did think you were actually talking about David Attenborough for the first 30
I was kind of
seconds.
trying to make that.
Yeah, well, it worked. Well done.
Thank you.
Which version are you talking of Ash?
Well,
the game or the series?
So Ash only exists
In the show.
series.
He's not in the game.
In the game, you are your own person.
What?
In the game, you don't play as Ash. You play as you give your own name, but you're technically playing a guy called Red
Yeah, well,
in the first game.
But that's the suggestion they give you. But you can also just choose your own.
You can choose your own name, but in
Yeah.
Canada, there's a guy called Red,
So,
and Gary's called Blue.
Yeah,
but is that on the red version?
yeah.
That's on both versions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I thought on blue you were blue, and the
you
on both
thought-
versions, just they're the same game except some Pokemon.
What about the Lello one?
yellow you had Pikachu who followed you around.
And in the comics, in that one you play as Red as well. Yellow is a little girl that you don't get to play as, and in Gold and Silver you play Gold, and Silver is the rival. But you can name him whatever you want. You can name him Dick Paul.
I called it Joe Cum.
I'm Joe Cum. Oh my god, Joe Cum has captured Pikachu. No, not Joe Cum.
Myself and Pat were playing old school arcade games on Friday, and I was trying to change the leaderboards to Cum. But unfortunately, we're not good enough at games. We only managed it a couple of times.
What was it, Block Breaker?
Oh, fuck.
That is incredibly hard.
We
for
were so bad
a game
at that.
that is so simple. You know, we just bounce the ball up and it breaks a brick.
Oh yeah.
That
But
impossible.
Have you got like a ball to move it across?
We had an analog stick.
All right.
Yeah.
That should be easy.
I want you to look at my hand, Bernie. Barney giggled, and I found it funny.
Yeah. Right. Okay, let's go.
It's me hand jobbing Barney.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hand job you, Barney. Get yourself over here for a cheeky little hand job.
This is how we lost the last producer. Yeah. Well,
I miss you.
also,
we
they were
can't
going to
afford another court case.
Well, actually, the last producer was going to whistle blow Boeing. So they were taking care for us. Triumph over adversity, because Ash Ketchum and Charles going into the world. Kevin Smith, no one gave him any funding for his films. had to self-fund a lot of them and do them with small
Yeah,
budgets.
he's self-funded.
Self-funded. Yeah.
He did a lot of it on credit cards, I believe, and I think So yeah, he got like a small couple of grand maybe towards it, but otherwise just put it all on credit cards.
Yeah.
Called in a lot of favors, which you can only really do if you're charismatic enough to sell a.
Or a mobster, if it's scary enough.
Yeah, which he's not. So
No. He's also he writes most responses. He also wrote probably the worst tweet of all time.
Big shout, go on.
About it's about his wife. It's like, after 20 years, she still makes my peen go, ugh.
Oh,
it's not the worst tweet of all
You
time.
definitely didn't see my 2017 classic. Anyone heading out tonight with a number one?
I posted that every night. Yeah, Kevin Smith
Did you
tweet.
put that on the internet?
I don't know. I just
I did every night on Facebook. Yeah, anyone heading out tonight, always any, and then the number one.
What?
Any one.
Yeah.
No, I mean you can only hang out in any one.
Oh,
The funny
anyone.
mood,
That's
Adam.
good. That's good. It took me a second. That's
Yeah.
good. Anyone. Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is
fuck.
anyone?
Yeah.
What's
The
anyone?
postcode.
Northampton?
So, Walthamstow.
No, NE1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Newcastle, wasn't
Yes, Newcastle. Sorry.
What? No,
N1.
Northwest, NE.
No, there is no NE.
Yeah, there is. Is there
No,
not?
it's Newcastle.
NE.
Let's look this up.
it? It's Newcastle.
It's just north and then east.
Yeah, northeast. So like northeast London.
But
NE.
there's no NE. Yes. Okay. Pat's smart and he's pretending to be dumb to annoy me.
NE.
NE.
Oh no.
Shouldn't have done the
I've
voice.
done that.
Shouldn't have done the voice. Anyone.
There we go. It's a Muppet.
So, in 1866, the NE postcode in London was considered not viable and was merged with E.
Fair.
There we go.
If you were looking
Anyway.
for a trivia that will never be asked at a pub quiz, welcome to the Hero Complex.
That might
Sign
be
out in the
asked
comments
again.
what you come for this podcast for. Postcode trivia, jokes, to learn Spanish.
They already hablo español.
Or this
Hablan.
question: which Pokemon's most fuckable?
Which Pokemon is the most fuckable?
Because you know
Hitmonchan?
Ash's mom now has a Mr. Mime hanging about.
That's a foot. That's a.
Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee is for bad.
Yeah, but Emily's a dude though, so yeah, cut tracks.
Your dad would think he'd be into
Yeah.
Hitmonlee.
Probably Jinx.
Really?
Yeah.
Jinx is the most fuckable.
I mean, probably. It's lady-esque.
Esque.
Yeah.
It's in a dress.
Barney's going to put up a
Yeah,
picture of
it's in a dress. This is,
Jinx.
Hell, you.
yeah, exactly. It's a
Shut up,
blackface woman.
Barney.
She's in blackface. It'll come all over all over your crotch.
That is not blackface.
Sometimes people are just indeed black.
What Jinx?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But Jinx is human-esque.
Human-esque.
Is human-esque.
Yeah,
in a
but so is
lady
Machoke.
form.
Come on,
Yes.
come on, Machoke.
Machoke really fuck you up, though.
Yeah, you can't. He's just a big muscly guy.
Pat's fucking
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about this
yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah.
Or Matt Jab would give it to your fucking body as well when he chokes you.
You're choking at
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking.
He's got
Fucking-
arms
Yeah.
for days.
Yeah, one hand in your ass, one on your dick.
Now, there is an argument to be made for water-based Pokemon due to the lubricant.
Yeah, but most people are just fish.
Yeah, but like, think like maybe
Blastoise.
a Vaporeon.
Blastoise. Fuck me.
Well, think maybe a Vaporeon. You know?
You
yeah.
feel so safe in Blastoise's arms though.
I'm not sure. The cannons coming out of his back might put me off as I
Something to grip
fucking
onto.
provide.
Something to grip onto.
I'm trying to fuck one of the cannons. Come here, Blastoise. I'm trying to fuck one of the cannons. Blastoise. Come on. Yes, that's why it's called water pump.
Could you think of one that has like a psychic power that could make you think of something sexier than them? though?
Hypno or drowsy.
That could maybe,
The drowsy hypnotizes you to make you think he's thinner.
but maybe like
Glowsy.
Alcatraz.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
Alcatraz is a prison.
Alcatraz.
Psychic Pokemon.
Anyway, I think you know what I'm saying. Alakazam.
Yeah, so that's 1 point to Ash Ketchum over Kevin Smith, I guess. For that discussion.
What?
No, I'm joking. There's
Okay,
no points.
good.
When are we at points in this?
We should do points.
Yeah.
I think that will keep people interested.
No, we should not.
Yeah.
Well, we'll ask the admin of the Hero Complex wiki.
Yeah.
Well, it don't exist. I found it.
What?
No. Could you imagine?
Absolutely.
You know I'm so gullible.
I know.
I believe everything.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's not funny enough to not be true.
What's your favourite Kevin Smith film?
My favourite Kevin Smith film? It's a tough one. Probably Dogma.
Oh.
Really? Okay. Prove he's not Catholic.
Yeah.
If he likes Dogma.
I know.
Dogma's pretty cool.
God is a lady, you're saying? Suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Jane,
How does she work? Multitasking, so maybe.
yeah. Huh?
Jesus Christ. Welcome to the 70s comedy callbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
The wife's annoying, though. And,
So taking my big knife on a plane.
your wife's Pat, isn't it? According to his dad.
yes. He's being annoying.
Dogma's really fun. I think it's a fun take on religious dogma.
Nice.
But yeah, so
And you got a dog.
I've got a dog.
And a ma.
And a ma. Full
There she
circle.
Yeah.
I like Dogma as well. Dogma's pretty good. I wasn't a huge fan of Jay and Silent Bob.
I think that
Right
was a
back.
bit too self-sucky. I mean, because this podcast is all to my vocabulary to no end.
I enjoyed it.
No, it's a bit too winky, a bit too
exactly.
congratulatory.
It's like, oh, you like Clerks? Did it? That thing that we did that was really good. Well, let's just call back to every single joke in that.
Yeah.
Just not cool to call back to all your old jokes. That's what I'm saying. So bad.
Well, Kevin
calling
Smith
us
isn't
that.
stinking of the mood. No, but what about your favourite Ash battle?
You know, I think a lot about the early Ash battles.
Yeah. Well, here's one with his sexuality against anorexia. I want to eat the Psyduck. I'll just throw it up.
Oh, hoisin Psyduck.
A nice grilled Taurus. Oh god,
A Taurus looks delicious.
a Taurus with crispy Psyduck.
Okay. I was thinking of his early battles, and you know, when he just got Pikachu, and
Yeah.
Pikachu wouldn't work with him,
Yes.
and then they had to go. They were walking down the road, and all the Spearows attacked.
Through Viridian Forest.
Yes, and a load of Spearows attacked, and the Spearows were pecking poor old Ash, but
Yeah.
he was carrying little Pikachu, much like you and your tiny little field.
Yeah. Your dog, your Rosie has a look of a Ninetales about her.
There is kind of a Ash and Pikachu thing about you
Yeah.
and Rosie. He gets pecked by the Spearows, so he falls down. Pikachu has to fry all the Spearows to keep Ash alive. That's when they kind of became best pals instead of the Masty.
And the commander.
Yeah. And that's
So
what I
your
think
favourite fight is from the first episode of the
very
show.
first episode.
Cool.
How many episodes you watched?
I watched all of them.
You've watched all of Pokemon.
I watched all of the
The original
early
series, probably.
Definitely the original 2 series, including the movie which I went to the cinema to watch.
I went to the cinema to watch the movie.
Where
for that as well.
Mewtwo was up to no good.
Yeah.
They were-
When we turns Ash to stone.
Yes.
And Pikachu cries with him.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yes. Because
I watched it last week for the first time.
You said you went to the cinema for it.
Yeah,
he went to the
I
cinema with
rented
me.
out Kevin Smith's cinema. But is that? Does he talk in that one?
What?
Does Pikachu talk in that? Is that
Mewtwo talks.
you Mewtwo, but he's like, Ash, I'll save you or something.
Oh, yeah. Pikachu and Mewtwo talk to each other.
All right.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because Mewtwo can speak Pokemon, obviously, but he can also speak
Yeah.
human.
Oh yeah.
Mewtwo's bilingual.
Mewtwo is bisexual. Actually, I want to go back to most fuckable Pokemon.
Yeah. That's why he's Mewtwo, because he's bisexual. Mew is straight.
Mew 1, real boring.
Yeah. Mew straight. Mewtwo bisexual. Mew 3.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Is there a
yeah.
Mew 3 now?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was, but I don't think so.
Okay.
He's in a polycule.
Which is not a thing I know what it is, but I could guess. Some sort of...
It's sort of a bisexual, polyamorous, like containment of people, and they all
Containment.
containment group.
They should all
just
be.
say group.
They should all be put in
Yeah.
some sort of containment. These
Yeah.
fucking weirdos.
You know how hard it is to be like fucking polyamorous or whatever? There's like the
So much admin.
the admin, the logistics. It was just I don't see it would just ruin it for me. because I've been offered so many times. Please join my polycule. What is that? Polywag?
Polywhirl.
Polywhirl. Polywrath. Yeah, when you start to see those polycules, I get a bit of polywrath about me.
I am interested to know which one of us could name the most out of the first 150 Pokemon.
No, but I don't think that's an
I know it's
interesting
bad
lesson.
podcasting, but it could be interesting.
Well, we just keep going.
Until we run out, I'm in.
I mean, but no,
Should we do it in order?
that's definitely in
We gotta do
order.
an
That would be
order.
hard.
We got to do an order.
Well, in order would be difficult, but that would be impossible.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Ivysaur.
Venusaur. But we're not doing this. I mean, you know,
Do it.
how much time?
We got all the time in the world. Let's do it. Okay, winner of the episode is decided by who runs out of Pokemon first.
That's the winner.
Yeah,
Who
of the
runs
whole
out?
episode.
Whoever runs
Oh,
out
I've
first.
run out.
No, sorry. You know what I mean. Who loses? The winner
I
wins the
win
game.
now.
But I play.
Yeah, but
Oh,
But
you
you
know what?
play as
You know what? The judge can win. First time. Okay. But we've done 3.
let's do it. Yeah, no, but it doesn't have to be in order. Does not have to be in order.
I think.
Wait, hold on, I'm getting the list up.
Yeah.
Not in
Barney,
order.
get the
Can't be in
list up.
order.
This is Barney's going to put up the time code on the video for you to skip to if you want to skip the listing Pokemon bit of this
Okay.
podcast.
Okay,
Right, Barney?
Go.
Right. Well, it's your turn.
With Charmander.
Charmeleon.
Charizard.
Yeah. Squirtle.
Blastoise.
Wartortle.
Diglett.
Hang on.
Doesn't have to be in order. Doug Trio.
Doduo.
Pidgey.
Pidgeotto.
Pidgeot.
Ratata.
Raticate.
Dodrio.
We've had it.
No, Dodrio.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No, you said Doug Trio.
No,
Dog Trio.
so it's
Dodo is a bird with 2
It's the
heads.
bird.
Dodrio
Oh, yeah,
is a bird with 3
Doduo.
heads.
Right, yeah.
I think I know who's going to win this.
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonlee.
Are we just doing the first 151?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Machop.
Machamp.
Machoke.
No. It's
It's Adams.
no, I haven't said one.
No. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Apologies.
Weedle.
Meowth.
Metapod.
Butterfree.
Articuno.
Moltres.
Vulture. No, Vol.
Ooh.
Articuno. Moltres.
This is a hesitation. This is pan out.
No. Well, I'll just say another one then.
Yes,
Yeah.
another one.
Dratini.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zapdos.
From now on, we have to have a hesitation.
Well, I'm
Zapdos.
just trying to keep it in some sort of
Zapdos.
order, but
Zapdos.
yeah.
Okay. Mewtwo.
Dragonite.
We said first 151.
Yes.
Yeah, Mew.
Dragonair.
Great. Spearow.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I can't find a list in alphabetical order, so I have no idea.
Gone. He's out.
No, hang on.
Adam's
No,
out.
Barney was talking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I have no idea if you may have probably said something that aren't like.
No, we know the
Yeah,
first. We
no,
know
we'll-
the post.
we'll-
Don't worry.
we'll know.
We'll self-police on this, Barney. But can you put a 5? Can you just keep us honest on 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this is going to go on forever.
I'm struggling. Jinx.
Mr. Mime.
Nidoran male.
What?
Nidoran male.
Is there a Nidoran female?
Yes. Nidorino.
Nidorina.
Oh, yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Out.
Right,
Definitely out. Nido King.
Nido Queen.
Fucking. Fuck it. I'm out.
Beedrill.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done.
Growlithe.
Yeah, obviously. Arcanine.
Vulpix.
Eevee.
19th.
Oh, Eevee. Yeah.
Eevee. Vaporeon. Voltion. Larry on.
Anyway, now I literally jumped out there just to keep.
I win. Hero complex.
Interesting for the listener. Yes, Pat Roseanne wins the episode.
Yeah. Right. My thing is I get to name the rest of them. That's what for. Thank you for. No one's listening after that. They've all turned off.
If you are Mexicans, muchas gracias.
Yeah. You know what? I love our listeners, all three of them, and I hope border control don't kill you. I hope you're killed by los diabetes. I don't know what I'm saying. That's not funny.
Nope.
You two be funny. I've carried a lot of weight.
Have you seen Red State? Red State's quite a good Kevin Smith film.
Have you seen Tusk?
Yeah, Tusk is
Tusk
banging.
is disgusting.
It's so weird.
I haven't seen either of those.
And it's based on a Craigslist post.
Yeah.
You go, a guy wanting a flatmate, but you have to dress like a walrus. And they turn that into a film.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is a hack.
No, he's not. It's great.
It sounds like a hack. I tell you
Also,
what
Ash
that means.
Ketchum loses a lot of matches. Most of Ash Ketchum's gym battles are just like, he doesn't actually win, he just helps them turn their electricity back.
There is definitely an element of that.
Can you go to the bottom and give me a tin of peaches?
Also,
He doesn't, he gets a gym badge.
also quite interesting that then it's like the first two gym leaders he meets follow him. On the road.
Yeah.
And then people just stop following him. What became less charming about Ash as he went along?
Oh, because Brock and Misty, they were gym leaders. What happened to their gyms then?
Well, Misty had sisters.
Brock, I think, just went into disrepair.
Yeah, I think Brock's gym, they just gave up on it. It's also hilarious that like Ash managed to beat him right at the start of his career, and then it's like, but Mr. Brock is the best Pokemon. There is some logical difficulties in Pokemon.
Yeah. The fact that Pikachu and Electro one beats Onyx because the sprinklers turn on fucks me off to no end.
Yeah.
But hey,
Have you seen Detective Pikachu?
I haven't seen that.
Well, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Well, I probably haven't seen it because of Ryan Reynolds.
Why don't you like Ryan
I
Reynolds?
think he's unfunny. I think he's a scumbag.
He's
That's so funny.
No, he's a shit, man. He's such a grifter. He's nothing. He's absolutely nothing. He lives in a slave plantation.
He got married on a slave plantation.
Yeah, and that's where your life begins.
Well, considering nearly all of Eastern America is a slave plantation or a place where they massacred Native Americans, Pat is really cherry picking from the liberal playbook to say that he
From
got
the liberal
married.
playbook.
Yeah.
Well, pick somewhere else. Pick a McDonald's.
Yeah, you should pick a McDonald's as a millionaire to get married in.
As a millionaire, you can pick anywhere. So you pick a plantation.
The McDonald's was built on a place that used to be a slave plantation, but then they just built on it.
yeah, now
fine.
it's a McDonald's, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
There are people there picking cotton
What, at McDonald's?
while the wedding's going on.
What?
No, it wasn't an active slave
No, it
plantation.
was active. It ruined their work. They missed their quota and got beaten.
Joe, if
I read all of this in the paper. But look it up. Barn. No, just pretend to type.
If Pat had been the one who was late, I reckon I could have made him say Mama June's pussy so easily. Well, like, just in seconds, I could have made him say
Yeah, but I say that anyway.
I know, but that's what I'm
Why
saying.
would you try and make him say it?
Because I said my original idea when you were late was we should try and inception something into your mind to make you say it.
Right.
And so up the
And you
ra
kept
was-
saying, oh, I'm going to try and get him to say up the ra
Yeah.
in front of me.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did
think
say it in
that's
front
what
of him.
Inception is.
No, obviously that was a failure. I couldn't think of it.
Say up the ra.
I couldn't think of a good one to say. But if it was Pat, I could have made him say Mama June's pussy in seconds by mentioning the film Deadpool. But it's not a thing. It's not a thing. I've
Kevin Smith. Right. Thank you for listening to the episode.
Right, did Kevin Smith win?
Yeah.
Yes! Well done, Kevin.
a rare double. Adam Green.
2 in a row.
Wait, what? Oh, no, what? Can't change it now. Did I even want that?
Thanks very
It's
much
not
for
about what I want, it's
listening.
about the argument.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening. Check out the Patreon. We have gigs coming up.
Check our
Hammersmith
Instagram.
Comedy Club every Friday,
Yeah.
unless we don't feel like it. I'll be in Switzerland from the 7th to the 9th of October. That's genuine if you're in Switzerland.
If you're
What
married
are you
and
doing in
want to
Switzerland?
bang Pat,
Yeah, if you're a married woman and want to bang me, I'll bring a couple of mates with me.
send a couple of pictures of your feet.
I thought you said, I'll be Switzerland. I've been Switzerland. Like,
Oh, no.
he was like,
Neutral.
because he was the arbiter
Oh, I see.
between Ash
No.
and Kevin Smith, who we've spoken very little about.
On a serious note, though, guys, if you want to send pictures of your feet to Pat, just send them.
Don't.
Get in his DMs, pictures of feet. We'd love that.
No, don't do that.
If you're
No,
too
no.
shy to send them to Pat direct, just send them to the Hero Complex podcast.
Send him direct to Barney. Send him direct to Barney, the producer,
You know
on
what? Why do you
Instagram.
send? Here's what you do. Why do you send them to my work address?
Print them out and send them to his home address.
Yeah, hack into the works printer so they keep printing off every print on every floor every 10 minutes, so I can't stop it.
You sit next to the printer, don't you?
I do that. Oh, fucking Barney getting in there. You're just a fucking producer, mate. No, he's also a battle rapper. This has been the Hero Comedies podcast. Apologies to Barney for being rude to him just then. Can we fucking end this? I've been Patrick Footnahan. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Adam Grade, he's been you, Peacock. Bye.